Hello, my name is Ilona, and now some news from me. Yeah, finally. Well, actually, not it happened a month ago, not today, but still, I can say finally I finished Open University. Yeah, I am still waiting for results, of course, but this was my last year. Uh, My last assignment I sent, I think, when? Somewhere in early May, I believe. No, when? When I did it. Actually, in April, last days of April. Uh, our EMAs were cancelled. Like, end of module assessment was cancelled, like all the exams, everything. And what I think about that, yeah, I know some people are not happy about that. They already had this last assignment. They already started it. I didn't. I am actually, I was really relieved. I didn't expect that this will happen. I absolutely was really surprised that they cancelled it. I understand why they cancelled exams, but EMA, this is something what I can write at home. But the reason is, and I am really happy that I did it, because, well, there are people can be differently affected about this with this coronavirus, and this was really quite a stressful time because, well, I was of course worried. I still am, despite that I believe that I already had it, so I am most likely immune. But still, you know, when you have to think about your, I don't know, parents who are quite not young, not very young anymore, and all the things which are happening around, and of course college for my daughter was closed. She's at home every day. Also, they have some work which they have to do at home, which means I have to help her. And it was really because also last year I was really so tired. It was really hard. It really was hard for me. But I did it, and yes, because of all that, I am happy that they cancelled it. Despite that, I was ready that I will have to write it, and I knew all the time. I knew that I will have to somehow to write it, but I felt like I don't care how I will do this. I will do something at least to pass, and that's it. It was really very hard for me to even think about it, but yeah, when they sent me, and not, well, they sent it to everybody, but when I saw that this email from them that they are cancelling, it was like, yes. And they sent it before the last assignment. I still had to write this last assignment, and it was kind of easier that I knew that yes, that's it, this is absolutely the last one, and at the same time it made it harder because I was like, well, when I will finish it, when I will finish it. It was really hard to concentrate on, yes, on it, how to say it. I think there was another word, but to focus, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, and of course this year I will tell you about what I did this year. For first 2 years it was these were much broader. They covered topics from religion, history, art, literature, even music, philosophy, and everything was there. Even English, some kind of something about English language. I remember I had to read about it. I don't even write assignment. Can you believe I have had to write assignment about English? This is hilarious. But well, I did it. I don't remember the result, but it was actually better than I expected. And then I decided that I want to do religion and philosophy, because these topics was quite, well, I can say, even especially philosophy is interesting when you just think about it or want to talk about something. Yeah, philosophy, but when you have to read actually, well, that's crazy. Also, I wanted to do history. It's also interesting, but I didn't found any modules which I really wanted those particular, because yes, history is also it's really broad, and those particular times which they offered to study about wasn't really what I wanted to do. I am more into more ancient history, not really into modern history, because it's too much politics and everything. So I decided I will do religions actually, not just one religion, and philosophy. Religions, well, was quite easy compared to philosophy. Philosophy was quite hard, and some people were surprised that you decided to do philosophy, because my English is not really very good, because some people whose native language is English, even they found hard some topics, and especially all these texts which were written a few hundred years ago. It was really quite hard sometimes to understand, but somehow I did it, and actually my results are not as bad as maybe any of you could expect. Of course, it was far from being really no distinctions for me, but still, well, I am happy about my results, because I know that that's what I deserved actually, and I even didn't really try much harder, because I knew there is no need to try much harder, because when I tried, the result was the same. And when I didn't try as much, yes, result, I didn't saw any big difference in my results. So okay, what we had this year? 5 books. 5 books. I even don't remember what was it about. And then what next? Something about painful art. Yeah. This was what I had to write something about. What was it? Something about who can be can regular people can be killed at war, in which when they could be killed at war. Yeah, crazy. This one I don't remember. What was it about? It's crazy. It's reason in action. Like, I feel it's so weird. It's like from another reality. Like I did it, but I don't remember half, no, most of it. The value of life. And same with all the previous years. Like, no, of course, I learned something new. I know that. But still. No, knowledge and reason. This one was the last. That's crazy. So, yeah, but okay, I did it. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable that I was able to finish university in language which, well, it's my third language actually. Yeah, my first one is Latvian, of course. Second is Russian, and English is my third language. And I can say, well, actually, I can read without really, if I was able to read even few hundred years old texts. And well, of course it was hard to understand from the first time, but after a few times, actually I was able to understand, not just understand what is written word by word, but what they tried to say. I could understand the idea because I could write assignments on this. So I don't really have problems with reading and understanding, and also I can watch films and videos and everything in English. Really, there are maybe sometimes a word which I don't understand, but it even doesn't matter because overall I understand everything. The only problem is to talk sometimes, yeah. And if I have to talk, I have to do it straight away to process everything what I'm saying. But when I have to write assignment, of course I can translate. I can take my time. I have more time to write it. I don't. It's not like in the exam, but yes, I also did exams. I had 3 exams. I think, how many? 3 hours. Yeah. 3 questions, I believe we had. Each question 1 hour, and I did it. I passed the exams. Actually, in the exams, I had even better results than in my assignments. So, well, maybe my English is not so bad. Well, yeah, I don't think it's bad, but sometimes, yeah, it can be hard to talk for me, but otherwise. But you know, honestly, it's sometimes hard for me to talk even in Latvian. I can forget words, I can be confused and think, well, what I wanted to say. So maybe it's not necessarily the language problem for me. It's just the way how I talk. I need sometimes more time to think about it. When somebody, for example, I meet somebody and they say something or ask something, and sometimes I can be like, I can say something random and later think, wait, why I said that? I could say this or that, or that's why I prefer, for example, on internet, I prefer to write, not to talk. When I communicate with people, also on Facebook, for example, I prefer to write. Yeah, but why I'm talking about this now? It has nothing to do with university, but okay, whatever. Yes, you see, yeah. Okay, I will have to somehow finish now this. But okay, about university, still, of course, I am happy. I absolutely don't. What was the word? don't regret. Yes, of course, it's really good. It was really interesting, and I don't know when I will have. Probably in July I will have the result. Well, obviously, most likely, no graduation this year, so maybe next year I can have it after a year. It's not the same, of course. I wanted this September, but most likely nothing will happen this September or even any other months this year. So, well, I hope for the next year, maybe, but of course I want this graduation, but it's not so important. I don't have to be there even. The most important thing is that yes, I finish this university and I will have this paper. This is a serious achievement for me because I didn't had this higher education. I felt like it's not really for me. I felt like maybe I don't think I'm stupid, but yeah, it was really hard for me, and I know that yes, standard, so yes, how to say it, regular education is not really for me. But I did it. So for me, it's really a big achievement. It is serious achievement. But okay, okay. So, yes, if you are thinking, if you not sure, I wasn't sure. I absolutely wasn't sure how it will be, but I did it. Not the smartest person in the world, and of course, as you see, English is also not perfect, but I still was able to finish it. The only thing what I want to tell, yes, people often choose what they think they have to do to earn more money. Well, you can do whatever you want. I think you have to choose something what you like, what it's not everything just about money. Of course, money is important. I want money. uh, who doesn't? But if I had to suffer studying something what I really don't like, only to have career somewhere where I could earn a lot of money, I don't think I would finish it. Most likely not. So, my personal opinion, you still, well, we have all different reasons maybe why we choose what we choose, but I think you have to live more for fun, because we already have to do so many things which we have to do. Therefore, I believe it is important to choose something for you, what is more interesting for you, as much as you can, of course. Well, okay, and maybe finally that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.